Okay, so it's what day is it? It's the 25th of November 2012, and this is the last day of the 21-day Chopra Center Meditation Challenge. And how did it go for me today? Or the whole 21 days, the 3 weeks. Have I learned anything? Yes, I have. I've learned a lot of stuff, and if you want to find out what I learned, then go to the link below and you can read my blog. And I've written for every 21 days, every day. Every 21 days, I wrote something in this journal. So if you want to check it out, and it also has the mantras and the centering thoughts. So if you're interested in that, just go to the link and you can check that out. Right now, I am drinking a green smoothie. This is kale, bananas, coconut water, and pineapple. That's good. Yeah, so I think I'm going to continue. This is what I wanted to do, because if you remember in January, I said that this year was about manifesting, and I was also going to focus on meditating and on music. And I've done all those things. Yeah, I'm going to continue to meditate. Finally, remember I was like, oh, I'm looking for a teacher. I'm trying to figure out how to do it. What do I do? Now I figured it out. Now I know what to do. And it was really fun. I'm glad that I went through it. I'm glad I turned the TV off. Although I did, the last 2 nights I did watch television. I watched a movie. I watched Hot Fuzz. And then I watched all of the Dexters that I had DVR'd. So that's what I did for the TV, and that was yesterday. But, you know, I've been really good with that, because I was like, oh, I had the TV on all the time. I wasn't even watching it, but it would be on in the background, okay? So instead of having that on, I'm writing more, and yeah, instead of watching it, I'm living it. Anyway, so that's it, and I think I made a video of making a vegan stuffing. I don't know what I got on this thing, so enjoy it. Have a great day, and take care of yourself. Getting ready to make a stuffing. So this is what I'm putting in my stuffing. This is the bread thing. This is not for me. This is for my brother's meat. He's having his meat, and I'm making this. There's going to be one meat thing. Get a little seaweed. Soak it in water. So soak your seaweed in water. And this is just prep before I get ready to put everything together. Okay, I just sprinkled 2 tablespoons of paprika, smoked paprika. Okay, so get garlic in there too. So I'm cracking up this garlic. Uh-oh, wait a minute. This goes here. Threw the one part away. So this is going to go in. Okay, we have our onion. So we're going to put, I think, like half our onion into our we're going to use half of this inside of our dressing, and then we'll use 1/4 of it for my brother's meal. Okay, so we're going to put bell peppers in there too. So I'm just going to cut these and get the seeds out, and then put them in the food processor. Okay, and I have some seaweed right here. I want to put the seaweed in the food processor too. This is going to add flavor, just like anchovy paste adds flavor to foods that you don't even know, meat eaters, that you're even eating anchovies. The seaweed, move the spoon, take it easy. The seaweed adds flavor to a lot of vegetarian dishes. So it kind of works just like the anchovy paste. But for me, in this dressing, Because growing up, my mom used to use shrimp, and she would use oysters in the dressing. This gives me that same seafood taste, you know, that I had as a kid. So that's why I use it. Okay, everything's in the food processor, and I'm going to blitz it and then mix it. And this is how it comes out. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this in on here. Remember, this is that bread, the stuffing, and I put some paprika and all those vegetables I put in the food processor. And I'm going to put a little bit of poultry seasoning. Just a little bit. I'm just going to let this sit here for a little bit, and I'm going to process my mushrooms that are going to go in here. So here are my mushrooms, and today is Thanksgiving, so I like to get down with mushrooms. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put some of these into the dressing, and what the rest I'm going to make like a mushroom gravy that I'm going to have with my potatoes. So this is the bounty of meat for a vegan. Okay, so chop up the parsley. I forgot to put the parsley into the food processor, so I got to chop it by hand now. So we're chopping up the parsley, and we're going to put that into the dressing. So the parsley goes in. Listen to my neighbor down there hacking. Let me turn it off. Okay, so now let's put the mushrooms in. And these are just those portobellos that I blitzed. This is going in the dressing. This is a vegetable dressing. Okay. I want to put the black pepper in. Black pepper. And I want to put a little cayenne pepper in. Cayenne pepper. Gosh, I gotta turn this off. My neighbor is down there hacking up a lung. Maybe you should quit smoking, you know. Alright. Let me get my vegetable broth. Now, this is the broth that I made earlier just with that canned vegetable broth. I put some thyme and a bay leaf inside of here, so let's pour some of this in. Not all of it, just a little bit. Put this back on the stove. We're going to use the rest of that for our mushroom gravy, and then just mix it up. Normally, because I've been doing that carbing, eating a lot of carbs, I haven't been using any kind of oil in my diet. So right now, I'm going to put oil in this because I'm not the only one eating this. So I'm going to put a little bit of oil in it. Now that's added, the fat, that added, how many grams? 14 grams of fat to something that didn't have any fat in it. Okay, so I added a little bit of olive oil to this. And now I'm going to put it into this glass bowl right here, and we're going to bake it. We're going to cover it and bake it. Okay, so there's the stuffing. That's what it looks like. And now I'm going to cover it with some tin foil. Here is the finished product. This is what it looks like.